Hello dear YouTube mathematicians and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video lesson, we are going to define and then construct the elements of the alternate segment theorem. And then we are going to appreciate the narrative of the alternate segment theorem using some GeoGebra demo and visualizations. And we can recreate such visualization if we still have time, but I would encourage everyone to recreate it themselves because math is always a personal journey. You really have to experience it. And due to the 15-minute limit, the proof of this theorem will be covered in another video. So please watch that video as well. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so first we are going to create a circle. Okay. And then we all know that we can connect 2 points of that circle. So we have point B and point C. So we are going to connect that to a segment. And that would be a chord. And this chord happens to be a second line as well, because it cuts through the circle and form 2 points. So a second line and a chord. And then the property of a chord, there's a property of the chord that it divides the circle into 2 parts or 2 segments. So we have the left segment and then we have the right segment. So the segment at the left of the chord and the segment at the right of the chord. So for this theorem, we are going to create an angle, okay, at the left side of the chord. How? So we are going to create a point, all right, at the left side of the segment. So that's D, and then we are going to connect D with C, and then D with B. Okay, so the angle CDB, okay, is located at the left side or at the left segment. What's the measure of this angle? So let's measure it. That's 56.8. Okay. Now let's revisit another theorem. Okay, a property of a circle. It states that wherever, okay, we place the point, all right, for that angle, okay, the measure of that angle remains the same. So in other words, if we are going to have another angle, okay, we have a point here E, and then we connect E to the endpoints, all right, to the endpoints of the chord, okay, the measure of this angle will be equal to angle D. Why? Because first, they are at the same side of the circle, the same segment, the left segment, and then these are angle formed, okay, using the endpoints of the chord, and that chord divides the circle into 2 parts. So, right, so any angle formed at the same segment are equal. So that is the theorem there. Okay, so observe, if we're going to move point E here and then overlap it or coincide it with C here, okay, then the angle remains the same, right? 56.8. Okay, before I derive to the point or go to the point of the theorem, I need to create a tangent line. So to do so, click on the functionality tangent, click on a point of contact C, and then the circle. Voila! So we have a tangent line. Okay, that is an element for this theorem. So again, we are going to move. Again, what is a tangent line? A tangent line is a line that touches a circle at just one point. And we call that point of contact. So in this case, our point of contact is C. Okay, and then let's call the tangent line CF. Okay, now we are going to move E and coincide it to the point of contact there. Okay, so what can you say now about the angle CF or BEF? Yeah, it's 56.8 also. It is exactly the same as the angle at the alternate segment. Alternate meaning the other side. So the angle outside the triangle, you can see it's outside the triangle. BEF or BCF is outside the triangle. That is formed with the chord BC and the tangent line CF. Okay, and you might be telling me that, but we are just moving it, so it would definitely be the same, right? Okay, so to have another visual proof, so let's measure angle BCF. See, the angle formed with the chord CB and the tangent line CF is always equal to the angle at the alternate segment. Okay, wherever we place the points. Okay, it should be still at the alternate segment. So that is the story behind the theorem, alternate segment theorem. So again, an angle between a chord and a tangent is equal to any angle in the alternate segment. So in here in our GeoGebra demo, okay, so the angle formed with the chord CB and the tangent line CF measures 56.8. It will always be equal to any angle formed at the alternate segment. Alright, so let's enjoy the narrative of this theorem more using some GeoGebra creations here. So credit to Nick, Echo. Okay, so it's not just at the left side, alright? It can also be at the right side. So in this case, okay, take a look at the red angle here. Okay, so it's formed by this chord, okay, and the tangent line. And then, so the alternate segment is like at the right side, okay? And it's inside the triangle there, right? So it's also 39.6. And then, we have the chord here. Okay, and then we have the blue angle outside the triangle. It's formed by a chord and a tangent line. It's 56.25, and it will be always equal to the angle formed at the alternate segment. Again, it's an angle formed with the chord. Okay, the angle formed when connecting a point to the endpoints of the given chord. Okay, and here's another beautiful GeoGebra creation. Credit to Mr. Lawanya. Alright, so we have the chord here, DB. Okay, so the angle formed with the chord DB and the tangent line BC measures 54.7. It's the green one. So it will be equal to the angle formed when we have at the alternate segment on the other side, at the left side. Okay, so again, the given angle formed by the chord, the tangent line is at the right side, so the alternate segment is at the left side. So we have the point E, and then the point E was connected to the endpoints of the chord D and B. So we have the angle at the alternate segment, and it's also measuring 54.7. Okay, and then all right, so we moved the chord dB. So again, we have chord dB dividing the circle into two parts, the right segment and the left segment. Now, the angle formed with the chord dB and the tangent line is at the left side, and the measure is 76.4. Okay, the violet one. And then the alternate, the angle of the alternate segment is formed when we have point F being connected to the endpoints of the chord. Okay, and the measure is also 76.4. All right, no matter where we place the F at that alternate segment. All right, so try to recreate this GeoGebra creations, and then the links of this GeoGebra builds will be shared in the description below. So please watch the other video for the proof. So thank you so much for watching until the end. All right, and bye for now.